Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, and welcome to SoulSpace podcast number 71. Woo, woo. The power of positive expectation. We're really excited about this topic today. It's one that came up a lot this weekend. I was in Bismarck, North Dakota for a wonderful expo. Thank you to everybody who came out and saw me. You were
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Oh my gosh, had so many amazing readings, so many amazing people we met. I sold tickets to my crystals class that I'm doing in
Cool.
December. I'm thrilled about that. But one thing that came up a lot in my readings was about positive expectation.
Mm,
And so I'm really excited about this topic because it's something that really goes kind of next level for some people that are working with law of attraction.
hmm
And I have some really good examples and stories, and I know
That's
you have
awesome.
some really amazing things to talk about and talking points for it as well. So we're going to get started on that today.
Yay, I'm excited about that.
Yes.
And yeah, we were just talking about it before we hit record that um the last couple of weeks, or last week especially, was kind of tumultuous in our country. And we're still trying to grasp the things that are going on, but
You kind of
um
find the lay of the land
right,
going
and
forward.
and this is perfect topic for that, to get
Mhm.
us out of our, oh, what happened or whatever, whether either way,
Yeah,
but
whether you're excited or disappointed, this topic is going to be
right, it's gonna be
super
really
important
good.
for you.
Yeah.
Um, one thing about getting what you want
hmm
is having that positive expectation. So that's one of the big things that really came through my readings this weekend. Is something that we know is super important when you're working with wanting to create things in your life.
Right.
Because think about this. If you have all these things that you want to happen in your life, all the things that you're trying to create in your life, but you never expect them to happen,
hmm
what vibration are you putting out?
Yeah.
You're putting out a vibration of lack. I don't have it. I don't
Yeah.
expect it to come to me.
hmm
And that's like the huge piece that some people are missing is they're not actually expecting it. They're not actually expecting those things
Right.
that they're wanting in their lives to come to them.
hmm
And that's a huge piece because that's the vibration you're putting out. The vibration you put out is the vibration you get back. So what are you expecting in your life?
Yeah. Yeah. So true. I had a client last week too that was kind of talking about that. She's trying to manifest some things and she's going beyond her comfort level.
Mhm.
So she doesn't really know how to go about that. The things that she's wanting to manifest, she's never done before. So
Right.
how does she feel? She doesn't know how to project that because she's never been in that space before.
Right.
And so we worked on that a little bit, and it is all in what you expect, really, you
Right.
know.
Right. And here's the thing. If you don't know what to expect for the manifestation, exactly what's going to happen,
hmm
set the expectation for what you would like to see happen. What would you like to feel when you get it? What would you
Yeah.
like to experience? How would you like to, do you want it to be exciting? Do you want it to be fun? Do you want it to be smooth sailing and
Yeah.
relaxing? How do you want it to feel? And you can
hmm
expect that. So I expect as I'm going through this transition to this new thing that I'm going to feel excitement, that I'm going to feel
Yeah.
fun, that I'm going to feel that smooth roll down the hill as I watch this
hmm
unfold before me. And so if you expect that and you know that it's coming your way and you feel that, that makes a huge difference in
Right.
what your results are going to be.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
That's good.
There was a really good example that I got in a reading this weekend that I just wanted to share because I thought it was so poignant to me. It really stuck with me um, when they said this. So I did my angel and spirit guide readings this
hmm
weekend. And so what I do with those is I connect with people's angels and spirit guides to see what messages they have for them to help them move forward in the highest and best way. And that's my intention with those readings. And so in one of the readings, and this came up actually twice, which I was surprised about, but it made sense because there was a couple that had this theme of positive expectation in their lives. And so here's what they said is, okay, so let's say you get a paper cut on your finger,
hmm
right? So you get a paper cut. Ow, that hurts. The question is, do you have any question as to whether that's going to heal itself or not? No, we know our bodies are healing machines. They heal themselves.
Right.
And you know that paper cut is going to close itself up. However, if you worry about it, if you go, oh, I got a paper cut, what if there's germs in it? Oh my goodness, I got germs in there and I can't wash it and there's nothing to sanitize. What am I going to do when it gets infected and it won't heal? But then you clean it and then you get the stuff out and you get antibiotics and then you're like, oh, now it's okay. Now it'll heal because I did all those things. And then it heals itself up. So you can either have the fast manifestation of, oh, I got a paper cut. I know that's just going to heal itself. And it starts healing itself up the same day. And then by tomorrow it feels better, and the day after that it feels better, and pretty soon there's not even a scar. Or you can worry about it and not expect it to heal and be like, oh my gosh, what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that, and delay the very natural healing of that paper cut. So that positive expectation of, oh, I know it's going to heal, it's just a paper cut, and you move along your day, fast healing. Fast manifestation. But if you worry about it and you worry about it and you feel the lack of, it's not closing up, oh my gosh, what's going on? It's getting infected and all the germs and all that delays that manifestation of healing the paper cut. So I thought that was such a poignant example of what we're talking about here. What do you expect? Because what you expect is going to manifest in your results.
Yeah, definitely. I love that. And that's so true. My son did that last week. Excuse me. Put a big gash in his shin. And he taped it shut or pinched it shut until he got home so I could help him get a bandage on it. And, he thought, oh, I probably should have stitches, but I'll get it to grow, I'll get it. I got this. So anyway, he had pinched it shut by the time he got home, probably an hour after it happened, but when he came in and cleaned it up and stuff, it was still closed. So it was already healing.
Right.
And we put bandages on it and stuff and honey and my cure-all. But in 3 days, it was barely even sore anymore. It healed so fast.
It was
amazing.
Gash.
It was a.
I saw it. It was
bad. It was. He really should have had stitches, but stubborn bohemians.
But he was right.
Right.
He
and he knew it would heal. They were construction, that happens all the time. But yeah, and he in his mind knew it was going to heal, so no problem.
It did.
Right, it did. It did. Healed very well.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things that we could tell stories on. One thing that I was thinking about, so I was looking at
72.
So I was looking at, so I have the book The Secret with me again this week because it fits so nicely in my bag and it's awesome. We love Rhonda Byrne. You guys know this by now if you've been watching us at all. But so I was opening it up and just kind of looking, and this is the first quote that kind of popped out at me, and I was like, yes, positive expectation. That's what we're talking about today.
So good.
It's so good. So I'm on page 72 of The Secret, and the person that they're quoting is Lisa Nichols. If you don't know who Lisa Nichols is, she's amazing. She's a speaker.
So
she's
fun.
Positive. She's amazing. Yeah, she's fun, really dynamic and fun to listen to.
She is.
I like her a lot. So I'll just read you this quote. When you want to change your circumstances, you must first change your thinking. Every time you look inside your mail expecting to see a bill, guess what? It'll be there. Each day you go out dreading the bill. You're never expecting anything great. You're thinking debt. You're expecting debt. So debt must show up so you won't think you're crazy. And every day you confirm your thought. Is debt going to be there? Yes, debt's there. Is debt going to be there? Yes, debt's there. Is debt going to be there? Yes, debt's there. Why? Because you expected debt to be there. So it showed up. Because the law of attraction is always being obedient to your thoughts. Do yourself a favor. Expect a check.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah. Um,
It's
I
true.
love that.
It's true.
Yeah.
The second part of this, I'll read it too, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. But it says expectation is a powerful, attractive force because it draws things to you. As Bob Proctor says, another person that we both think
I
is an
love
amazing
him.
human.
Yeah.
Desire connects you with the thing desired, and expectation draws it into your life. Expect the things you want, and don't expect the things you don't want. What do you expect now?
Mm, so good. You know, when you're working on something or trying to manifest, or even just throughout your daily life, it's a good idea to set those expectations in the morning, don't you think?
I
And
absolutely agree.
yeah.
You're starting yourself off on that right foot, that
Hmm.
you're kind of well, Abraham would call it segment intending.
Yeah.
You're intending what's going to go forward for your day or
Hmm.
even your week or whatever in the morning. If you're setting yourself up for success, or are you setting yourself up for lack? What are you
Hmm.
setting yourself up for?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it's so cool. And that's one of the reasons why I like to do gratitude in the morning too,
Mhm.
because it gets you in that positive mindset right away.
Right.
I remember a story, I think it was from The Secret Movie. One of the people that talked in there said when they get up in the morning, they put their foot on the ground and walk to the bathroom, go, thank you with each step. Thank you,
Yep.
thank you. And that's another good way to just get in that high vibration right away as soon as you step foot on the ground.
And it's a fun thing to do.
It is.
You just kind of you can't help but smile and say thank you, thank you,
Right.
thank you
Yeah.
as you're walking to the
Yeah.
bathroom. For
Yeah.
me, like I can't do regular steps and do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like
No,
doing
I
like
know.
stomp steps. So that makes it even, more fun
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
And
it
this
does.
morning I was doing that too because yesterday I walked so much.
Mm,
I walked a lot, like just everywhere and everywhere. My mom and I went everywhere because my mother's staying with me. She didn't want to be part of the podcast.
dang. Next time.
Because she doesn't like to be on camera. She's like, no way am I doing that. She's like, I love you, but no. But anyway, we walked everywhere. And so this morning, when I went to get out of bed, I had that flash of, because last night I was kind of worried about getting up in the morning. Because historically, walking that much, my feet would be really sore to the point where I wouldn't be able to stand on them right away.
Yeah.
And so when I woke up this morning, I still had that bit of trepidation. And I was a little worried. I was like, am I going to be able to stand on my feet? And I was like, okay, I'm going to be able to stand on my feet. My feet have been feeling really good. Of course, I'm going to stand on my feet. This will be fine. And I stood up and it was a little bit sore on one of the ligaments that I had injured in the past. But I was like, okay, I stood up. I didn't have all of the pain that I expected. I didn't have
That's
all of the
awesome.
difficulty I expected. And I was like, okay, and then my foot stretched out and it was fine. So I was like, why did I have all that trepidation at night? And then this morning it was like, well, it was fine.
Hmm.
So I think helping myself flip the script first was good. And then
Right.
when I stood up on my feet, I said, thank you, thank you, thank you for being able to walk. And that felt really good to be like, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you for my feet.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I did some gratitude as I got ready in the morning and stuff. And that really, it started my day really good.
Hmm.
And I enjoyed that. And I
That's
had a
awesome.
pleasant drive to work. I had a great day at work.
Really
Feeling
good.
good.
Yeah. 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 So good. Yeah, it really helps when you set those expectations or intentions, when you're wanting to create a good day, excuse me. And it just makes a whole huge difference in your attitude towards your life or towards what you're trying to accomplish during the day. And where if you, and I've caught myself doing this sometimes, like you are planning something and you think of all the things that can go wrong instead of all the things that can go right, and we get in those holes sometimes, but if we know the tools and we use them, we can really get ourselves out of that faster.
Right. And that's exactly what I did. So I woke up still in that trepidation space.
Yeah.
but I flipped the script.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
Yeah.
didn't have problems,
Yeah.
and then I had a good day after that, and I was able to do my gratitude and feel really good and be in that appreciation mode rather than being stuck in the worry. Like if I had never stood up, what if
Mm-hmm.
I just stayed stuck there?
Right.
Worried that if I stand up, am I going to be able to stand up?
Yeah, you'd stay in bed all day. What a
Yeah.
waste of time that
What
would
a
be.
waste. Just I would have been afraid to get up.
Yeah.
So, but in that first moment of sitting up, flip the script in seconds
Mhm.
and I was fine.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing. That's the thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect at that. But what you can do is you can catch yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I
Yeah.
immediately caught myself and I flipped that script
Mm-hmm.
and I created something different for my day than I started out with.
Yeah.
And so you can do that too. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. And then I expected, well, of course I'm going to be able to stand up. I am always able to stand up. Why would I expect anything different?
Right.
That doesn't really logically make sense.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
been times where it's been difficult to stand up, but I've
Mhm.
always been able to stand up.
Yeah.
And if you can start there, then it can get better than that.
Yeah. It's always can get better.
Mhm.
I like this quote by Buddha. All that you are is a result of what we have thought. So,
It's true.
so good.
Yeah, because thought is just like any other energy. Thought is a
Right.
waveform, and thought is a vibration, and that's something that you're putting out there. So all of your
Mhm.
thoughts have form, and all of your thoughts create form. That's really where things are created in thought. They're created by thinking first, and somebody thought of this or that or the other thing, and it became a thing. And that's
Mhm.
amazing. So our thoughts have so much power, so
Yeah.
much power than we give them credit for.
Right.
And so that positive expectation is part of that. And you're putting out that waveform. I'm
Mhm.
expecting things to work out for me. I'm
Yeah.
expecting things to be fun. I'm expecting things to be amazing. I'm expecting money to come in. I'm expecting this, 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 and this.
Mhm.
You're putting that out. And that's what's getting reflected back at you.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember doing um like almost like a dream board, but it was really more of an expectations. We would draw things. It was in a soul coaching class that I took once. Um, I was wanting to have a store or studio, or I was kind of forming what I wanted to do in my head. And I found this cool building that was for sale. So I went and took a picture of it, and then I put my body standing on the front porch of that building. And I did it on the computer, and I printed it out, and every day I would look at that and think about what I wanted that place to look like, what I wanted it to feel like, that I wanted to help people there and create just kind of a healing community. And um, within a few months, we had a place. And it was so cool I mean, it didn't look anything like what the picture was, but if you let go of that being so specific, you can be specific in what you want to feel and look, the things you want to look like, but it was so much better than what I had dreamed about, so
You got the vibration
right, I
of
was
what
in
you had
that
created.
vibration. Yeah, yeah, really cool. So, all of that is your expectations. And when you are making a dream board or a dream notebook, or, even just a picture of things that you want, have that expectation that you're going to have that. Even if it doesn't look exactly like it, you're still going to have that feeling. It's more about the feeling.
Right. And when you're doing that, know that you're creating it.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is like people think, well, these are just my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
They're, yes, but they're not.
Right.
In that moment, you are creating and you're showing and you're putting out there what you want. And so know that in that moment, you have created that thing.
Right.
And then that expectation allows it to come into fruition.
Mm-hmm.
And because, like, just knowing I just created this by thinking this into being, by putting my hands into the work of imagining and knowing and feeling and being in that experience that I know is coming to me, know that you already created it. And so by knowing that, you can expect it to come to you.
Yeah.
You have to believe that it's possible for you. You have to believe and know that that is for you. That's your thing, that you've created it, and allow it to come in. And that's the thing, is people think, well, I'm just, this is what I want, this is what I would like to have. But that's a lack mentality. You want to be in the, I just created this and it's already coming to me. And isn't that so fun?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to look like exactly, but this is the vibration of what I'm bringing in. And I know it's going to be amazing, or even better than what I've thought was possible for me. Because I can be bigger.
Yeah.
That's the thing. People don't think that those big things can come to them, and so they don't.
Right.
Belief is a huge piece. If you don't believe that something will come to you, you're right.
Yeah.
If you do believe that something can come to you, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you get a thought or an idea, God wouldn't give you that idea if he didn't think you could.
If it wasn't possible.
Yeah, if it wasn't possible. If the universe doesn't give you the things, if it's dumb, or if there's no way you could have it.
Right.
You only get those thoughts if it's possible. And anything, you can create anything you want, no matter what.
Right. And the cool thing is, as you create that thing, things along that vibrational line start to come to you.
Yeah.
And that's really neat. So to watch for those things. So like if you're trying to manifest abundance, you might start finding coins. You might start seeing other people making money, and you're like, oh, well, that's kind of a cool idea, or I like that, or whatever. Or like, man, I'd like to have that too.
Yeah.
Or, you could somebody could give you a gift.
Yeah.
And that's a sign that abundance is on your way.
Someone might buy you lunch or buy you coffee, or
right.
You can pass that on.
Yeah, or bring you a treat or something.
Yeah.
All of those things are signs that you're in that vibration, and those things are on their way to the bigger and bigger things are on their way to you too. But those are the same vibration of that abundance coming your way.
Yeah.
So don't discount those, because those are actually huge signs. Those are showing you that you're doing the right thing, that it's on your way, that you're in that vibrational space of the things that you've asked for. And they might seem small to you, and you're like, I want this big thing though. But are you celebrating those small things that are the same as the big thing? Because whether it's big or small, it's all energy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's a thing that Esther Hicks says about, it's just as easy to manifest a nickel as it is $1 million, or
manifest a button as a mansion.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so true, if we can get our minds to believe that and to think that way. And it just takes practice, really.
It does.
And learning to let go of those limiting beliefs that we may have grown up with or have.
Those preconceptions.
Yeah.
That really aren't serving us in our highest and greatest good.
Yeah.
Because you see people, like, one of the things that I get sometimes when I'm talking to people is, I'm too old, I'm old, I can't, there's nothing, whatever, I've done all the things or whatever. And one of the things that actually came up this weekend too, wonderful, lovely human, I loved her. It's, I've done all the things. And I said, well, you know what? Louise Hay. I said, do you know who Louise Hay is? She says, yes. I said, Louise Hay was a mother, grandmother, had raised her family, done all these things. She started her publishing company in her 60s.
Yeah.
And look at all the amazing things she accomplished, and how huge it got, and how many lives she touched after that.
Yeah.
You could tell me you're too old. You're not even 60 yet.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Right.
Too old.
Yeah.
There's always so much more for you if you're willing to step out of your box.
Yeah. And to believe that you're worthy of that, no matter what your age is, Yeah. It's pretty cool and that's one thing that I haven't struggled with too much. I'm in my 60s, early 60s, but I have never felt like, oh, you're too old to do that. I don't,
Because you're not.
no, that doesn't enter my mind. So, yeah, and I'm thankful for that too, because I've kept a youthful spirit about me.
Right. You're
But, and
old
I
age is
love,
just a number. You're
right,
never too old to do
yeah,
anything.
and I love learning new things and trying new things, and I've always been like that. So, sometimes I worry, oh, I'm not gonna have enough time to do all the things I want to do. But you just got to keep going and trying new things and doing different things, and yeah, you're
Right.
never too old.
Right. And think about like another example is Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, love him.
So amazing. The things that he's done in his career. And
Yeah,
he started acting in his 50s.
yeah,
Can you imagine if we didn't have Morgan Freeman?
I know, he's
He's
awesome.
amazing on like all the levels. And he does
Yeah,
all these things that are just, and he's hilarious on top of
yeah,
it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's like to say that you're too old or, you can't change from what you're doing is ridiculous.
Right,
You can
yeah,
change now. You can change today. You can change tomorrow. You can change in 3 weeks from now if you
yeah,
choose to.
yeah,
But the thing is, if you choose to do something
yeah.
and you expect that you're going to get the results, that's powerful. That's
Mhm.
powerful energy
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, I think I have a t-shirt that I made that says, we're never too old to dream, or
Never.
something about that,
Right.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
We
yeah,
should be dreaming.
yeah, we should. And it's fun to dream.
It
I mean,
is.
what if you couldn't think about things that you might want or
Yeah.
that you want to do, our mind is a beautiful thing, and we should use it, because
Absolutely.
we only tap the surface of what we can actually do with our mind.
Right.
And here comes the wormhole that we usually put on
There's so much potential
with
though.
quantum physics. Yeah,
Quantum physics.
I
Oh my
know.
gosh, don't even
It's,
get me started.
I know.
Or do.
It's
Or
awesome.
do.
Yeah, yeah. We went there last week,
We
didn't we?
did. We could go there
Yeah,
every week if we wanted to. I mean, everything's connected that way.
yeah, yeah. It's so good. I forgot, I was gonna read a part of this, but I know.
Yes, there was a part that you had brought up that was really
Sorry,
fantastic.
my voice isn't gonna hold out very well, but
That's-
one of the things I was gonna talk about is Rhonda Byrne, who wrote The Secret. She came up against so many obstacles trying to get the movie on the ground, or out there, and even recorded and everything. And she just didn't let anything hold her back. And she kept going and going and going when she didn't know where her next penny was coming from. And she just kept going, and it went so good. And she has built this amazing group of teachings that has helped so many people in the world, that if she would have given up, it would have been really sad to see
You would have
that.
been poorer for it
Right, yeah,
in all the ways, for
yeah.
sure.
And yeah, they say some people get ideas, and if you don't act on it, someone else will get the same idea and carry it
The
in, but
information will go forward.
right, yeah, but she did such an amazing job with the teachings that she had learned, and I think it was, did she say her dad passed away during her, I can't remember, I better not say, because I don't remember how it went, but she saw things through when she knew that she needed to, and she felt like she was guided by forces unseen that helped her get through that. And it was her mindset. She just kept going no matter what happened, and everything went smoothly. I know Bob Proctor talked about it. He had been someone had got a hold of him or sent him an email or something, and he didn't see the email right away, and then they finally called him, or I don't remember how it went, but there were things that where he shouldn't have had time to go there, something. Well, when they finally connected, he just happened to be going to a certain place where she was, where they were shooting, filming at the time. And he was gonna be there that day, and he had a section of time where he could be in there. And it was amazing. It was like
Yeah.
everything lines up when you do the groundwork
Mhm.
behind it, right?
Right, absolutely. And she
Yeah.
had a vision and she knew that it was gonna happen. She
Yeah.
was like, this is my vision, this is what's gonna happen,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna keep going until it does. And look where she
Yeah.
is now.
Yeah.
I mean, she has a beautiful empire of work that she's created.
Mhm.
She's helped millions upon millions of people. She's brought together the brains of brilliant human beings together into single spaces to help,
Mhm.
millions upon millions of people.
Right.
I mean, what she's been able to accomplish is amazing. So it's like if you have a vision for something that you want,
Yeah.
you have to know that you can achieve it
Mhm.
and then start at square one,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is your thought.
Yes, definitely. Here, I'll read just this little paragraph. So Rhonda stresses the importance of releasing limited beliefs that may be sabotaging our progress. A holistic woman, we understand as holistic women, sorry, we understand the profound impact that our mindset can have on our overall well-being. By identifying and releasing the negative narratives we've unconsciously adopted, we create space for more empowering, prosperity-focused perspective to take root. This shift in mindset can have a ripple effect, enhancing our relationships, career pursuits, and personal growth journeys. So, just not letting those sabotaging beliefs keep us stuck. Always just letting go of that and, okay, I know this is what my brain's thinking, but I know that this can be true and that this can happen and I can follow what I love.
You know what's really good for that?
Hmm.
The freedom release method.
Yes, yes. And you haven't done that for a while.
I think we
need to
should
do that
I think
maybe
we should
next
do
time.
a few
Or we can do them now, yeah,
because I feel like there's a few limiting beliefs that a lot of people share
right?
that we can just let go of right now because why not?
Absolutely,
We didn't plan this, I just brought it up. You're welcome.
yeah, yeah. And I'm sure I have, it should be here.
You do right there,
There it is.
which is great because my brain froze up this weekend and I couldn't think of the words.
I know,
I was like, I
that's
use
why
this
I
every day.
always,
Why the words?
yeah,
Not in my
that
brain.
happens, that's why I always have something in my
Well, I
notebook.
had it in my phone because I have,
Did
you know
you?
how I have my folders in my
Oh,
phone.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. Anyone who knows me knows I have my folders.
yes, your notes are your best friend.
All right, so for those of you that don't know the freedom release method, it's super easy. It's a breathing technique that you use to access your subconscious and release those programs that are no longer serving you and fill up with the programs that are in the simplest form.
Yeah,
So basically
that's
what you
awesome.
do is you take a deep breath in and hold it, and then you say a statement, and then you blow it out. Yep, and when you blow it, you want to blow it
Yeah.
out. It's like nobody cares about bad breath when we're doing freedom release method. Blow it out. Blow it out to the side, but blow it out
Yeah,
wherever you need to
blow
do
it
it.
out.
Just blow it out.
Make an effort and an intention that you're getting rid of it.
Yes.
An expectation that you're getting rid of it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
100%. All right. So let's do a couple together and then we'll do some fill-ups too, just on releasing some limiting beliefs and positive expectation. All right, you ready?
Mhm.
All right, everybody's taking a breath in and blow it out. Tracy's probably going to cough it out sometime.
I know I'm not doing good today.
That's okay. You're already starting to
Yeah.
get better.
Yeah.
All right, deep breath in and blow it out. All right, take a deep breath in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that positive expectations are important. Okay, take a deep breath in and hold. I release any resistance with having positive expectations for my life. Take a deep breath in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that I deserve what I want. Take a deep breath in and hold. I release any resistance with I deserve to dream. Take a deep breath in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that beliefs are important. Take a deep breath in and hold. I release any resistance to I believe I can have what I want. So if you have anything happen when you're doing the breaths, like let's say you burp or you have any bodily functions or you cough or you yawn or things like that, those are all normal reactions, and that's your body releasing that energy as well.
Mhm.
And so that's a good thing if you have that. For
Right.
some reason, my brain is like, what words are we going to use today? What words are happening?
I have a couple. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that I am worthy of my wishes and dreams. Good. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with feeling and knowing that I can have anything I want. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that my past has nothing to do with my future. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that I'm worthy and capable of all my desires. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I like it. Maybe we should do some fill-ups.
Yep. Okay.
You want to start with the fill-ups?
Sure.
Might as well.
Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know I'm worthy of all that I desire. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation, knowing that I have all the tools I need to create an amazing life. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation, knowing that my future is bright. Do you have some?
Yep. Okay. Take a deep breath in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I now expect good things to happen to me. Take a deep breath in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know everything I want is on its way to me now. Take a deep breath in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know that I can accomplish anything I want to do. Take a deep breath in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know that if I expect it, it's happening. Take a deep breath in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know I'm deserving of all the things I want for my life. Take a deep breath in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know that I'm a manifestation rock star.
That's good.
I always like to make people laugh.
Yeah, that's really good.
Because we are.
Yeah.
We're naturally good at it. It's all the programming we've gotten along the way that's kind of in the way.
Yeah,
You
it
know, from
is.
other people telling us this and that, and the other thing is the truth, but that's not how we know the truth to be, because when we say those things to ourselves about lack and that we can't have this or can't have that, it doesn't feel good. And our truth always feels good to us.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever you hear the truth or think the truth, you feel lighter. You feel like your body wants to burst with it, or and it can be real subtle, but when you keep hearing negative things or Debbie Downer or whatever,
Happy.
you feel yourself get heavier and heavier, and pretty soon you're walking around like this instead of up and happy and positive. So always, and I say it every single week, I think, pay attention to your body. How does your body feel when you're talking about something? How does it feel when someone else is sharing their dreams? You know, always pay attention to that. And when it feels good, it's true for you. Even when you're hearing things on TV or on the news or whatever, if it doesn't feel good, shut it off. Move to something else or do something. I remember my son talking, my younger son today on the phone, and he said something. He was watching an interview with something that he didn't know how he felt about, but whoever it was, he got goosebumps when he heard it, so he knew it was a good thing for him. And he felt good about it, and he was glad he listened to it because he learned some things, and it felt good. So yeah, pay attention. Goosebumps are truth bumps, I like to call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's a signal for both of us that there's good energy or there's truth in there.
Yep.
Or there's an inspired thought, things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Very, very good. Any last thoughts?
Well, I would say, really in closing, expect what you want to happen to happen. Because if you expect for things to not work out, you're right.
They're not gonna.
If you expect things to work out, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want? And then learn how to accept and expect
Right.
that to happen.
Yeah. I think it's a Henry Ford quote that's whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. Yeah.
And that's the same concept.
Yeah.
If you believe it's going to work out for you, it will. If you believe it's not going to work out for you, it won't.
Yeah, for sure it won't. Don't even have a chance if you don't believe it can happen, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You won't even start if you don't think it's possible for you.
Right. Yeah.
And then that's boring. Why not have some fun?
Yeah.
And dream a little.
Yeah. And another thing, don't take everything so serious. Play. Right.
Have some fun.
Yes.
Because you want to know one thing that gets you in a high vibration?
Having fun and laughing.
And we laugh a lot when we're together.
Yes.
And so always good things happen when Tracy and I get together.
I can't laugh today though, because I'll cough.
I know. We already have.
Yeah. I gotta laugh. Yeah. And laugh at yourself. Because you're funny.
Have a little fun in life. And that's one thing I always encourage people to do is have a little fun. I know I was talking to you about something my husband and I do is one of us will start dancing. So then the other person will start dancing with them, and then we'll laugh together and we'll have fun.
Yeah.
And that's part of how we have fun. It's just that that's one of our little things is like one of us dance and then the other one will dance. And then we're just collectively having a good time. Even if we were just sitting on the couch or watching TV or like he's on the computer and I'm working on my computer on the other side of the room or something like that, or we're making dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
And that just makes life more fun. And why not be silly? Why not have a little bit of fun?
Yeah.
Why not be those people that, you want to be? Everybody wants to have fun in their lives.
Right.
Well, are you actively making that happen or not? For me, I actively make that happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what I want.
Mhm.
So it's like you can either do the same thing over and over and over again and get the same results,
Yeah.
or you can try something new and perhaps get a new result.
Change it up. Yeah. 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 So good. And, people you might look at a friend that's always happier than you think you are, and you wonder why. Well, it's a choice. It's always a choice. You make a choice every day to be happier and happier, or finding the things that bring you joy.
Right.
You're not stuck. You don't have to stay in a miserable place or a miserable feeling. You have the choice to change that.
Right. And just because you're comfortable in one spot doesn't mean it can't be better.
Right.
And why wouldn't you want it to be better? Because if it could be better, then it could be better than that, and better than that,
Yeah.
and then better than that.
Right.
And pretty soon life is so much fun. You're like, how did I even want to stay in that little rut?
Right.
This is way more fun than that.
Yeah. And it can happen so fast that you think, wow, how did I get here?
Right.
That happened way faster than I thought it was gonna. We don't have to control every little thing, allow some good things to happen to you and they will.
Right. I'm enjoying the ride immensely right now.
Yeah.
And you know what? Things always get better and get better. And of course, there's bumps along the road.
Yeah.
Like I got really frustrated on the way here because I got cut off twice by people going really, really slow. Because traffic for me is still one of those things that I'm working on. Sometimes it goes really, really well. And sometimes it goes badly. And then I go, wait a minute. What am I doing?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I just need to chill out a little bit and it's gonna be fine. And then things start flowing again.
The radio.
Yeah, I turn on my music and I sing my songs and I dance and I just don't pay attention to anybody else around me besides to know, are they gonna hit me or not?
Yeah.
And then I'm fine.
You can micro dance in the car.
I do.
I do it a lot.
I do. Have fun. That's the thing. Have fun in your life.
Yeah.
Expect good things. Because just because you haven't had those good things happen to you in the past, well, right now is a new moment. And right now is when you get to choose. Yes, I choose positive expectation. Yes, I choose good things in my life. Yes, I choose to have fun. And yes, because that's what I want for my life. I'm going in that direction. So if things happen along the way where if things going good and something bad happens, I know that I'm still going in that direction where all the good things in my life are coming to me. So I'm just going to get over that little speed bump and I'm going to keep going because that's where my vision is. That's where I'm going. And I'm not going to let anything stop me.
So true. Yeah. Stay there. Stay on that positive path.
Positive, fun,
and if you fall off, come and watch a video.
Yeah. Watch a video of ours. We have lots of really fun videos.
Some laughs for sure.
We are interesting. We like to laugh. We like to have fun, but we also like to teach things that are really useful for you and for your life. And we hope that you find all this helpful because we know that these things have worked for us.
Yeah.
And we know that these things have worked for thousands upon thousands, if not millions of other people. And we want to bring as much information to you in new ways and maybe even the same ways, but you haven't heard them before. We want to bring that to you so that you can live a happy, joyful, exciting life.
Yes. Amen.
Yes. Great. I think that's good for last thoughts.
It is.
That's enough.
So, Carissa, where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on Facebook at Light of Hope Healing. You can find us collectively on Facebook at Our SoulSpace.
Yeah.
You can find me on YouTube with our SoulSpace podcast. So it's at SoulSpace Podcast, nothing else. If you put the in there, you'll get somebody else. So don't do that.
Yeah, there's a couple other ones that are close,
That are
but not
close,
us. But you'll
but
see
not
our
us.
picture.
You'll see our beautiful faces there if you're watching this on video. And then you can find me on my Square site, which is light-of-hope-healing.square.site. Soon to be coming is my website, which will be lightofhopehealing.com. Still working on it because I have my second expo in 2 weeks this weekend, and then I'll be working on my
And
website
then
after
you'll
that.
have some time a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of time, but then I also have coming up my Unleashing the Power of Crystal Energy,
Awesome.
Crystal Healing Secrets to Uplevel Your Life on Demand online class, which is going to be amazing. It starts December 16th. So if you want to get
Awesome.
your tickets, I have VIP tickets and I have regular tickets as well. And both include a live question and answer with me as well. So you can watch all of the videos on demand and the time that you want. It'll be December 16th to January 6th. So you have plenty of time to watch it, plus time to come to me and ask questions.
Awesome.
And if you want to learn more about that, go to my Square site. If you want to learn more about that, you can just go to my Facebook site and I have it on there too. Let's make it all easy, right? Because who wants to punch in my squares? Good luck. Anyway, Tracy, where can we find you?
You can find me at inspiredsignals.com.
Great.
All my links are there. Most of them anyway. I'm on Facebook and Instagram at Inspired Signals and at Inspired Signals Studio if you like artsy stuff. I made a cool Santa this
Ooh,
week. That's on my story, but
I'm excited to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
yeah, it turned out really cute. But yeah, find me, go to my website, you'll find my links to everything.
Right.
What do I have coming up? I'm working on a class to do online. I'm
Yes.
so excited about with chakra system.
Oh
My favorite thing to
Yes.
talk about, besides Reiki and everything else, law of attraction.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm working on that. So hoping to get that up probably in January. I'll start that.
You haven't taught a chakra class in a while, and
I
the last one
know.
you did was brilliant. So I'm
Yeah.
so excited for
I'm
that.
excited. It's been few years probably.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it on an online, like on-demand course
Mhm.
yet. They've always been in person on Zoom, but trying something new, breaking my
Awesome.
barriers. But yeah, it's gonna be really good. So yeah, look for that in the future. I'll have it on my website.
Awesome. That's amazing. And I
Mhm.
know that you and I are going to have a couple of events coming up here in
Right.
December.
Yes.
So watch for that. We'll talk more about that next week.
Yes. Pop-up shops. I really wanted to get one in this weekend, but it just doesn't work.
Right. And
But
we have the expo in Fargo coming up this weekend, which
that's
I will
this
be at
weekend,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So if you're in Fargo, come see me at the expo. It's gonna be great.
Yes. I wish I was being there, but I have two other things that I'm supposed to be doing, and I really,
We're busy people.
I know.
So come see us.
We'll see. Yeah.
And we'll let
It's
you
awesome.
we'll let you all know more on our websites about what's coming up for us in events. And we
Right.
look forward to seeing you in person or online very soon.
Yes. Awesome. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your week, and we're glad to see you here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.